All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Recorded that first whole stream and noticed at the very end that my mic was actually muted. So hopefully this works this time. I'm pretty new to using streaming software, and so hopefully we'll get better at this over time. But I'm going to go ahead and redo the stream. It will be recorded and on the channel if you only freed up this block from 5 to 5:30 to watch, but you'll be able to watch the recorded version later. So, wanted to first start off the stream. So we're going to do an intro of myself and my background, and then we're going to go into phase one of our plan here and what we hope to accomplish with Cardano Sharks Inc. CNFT project. So my name is Mark Suchovitz, and I am the owner of Cardano Sharks Inc. and creator. And a little background about myself. I was born in Ohio, but moved out to California when I was 10. So I'd like to say I grew up in California, just because I've now lived here for over 2/3 of my life. So been moved around quite a bit, northern, southern California, following my background is in sales. So if you could think of it, I've sold it. I've done cell phone sales, women's shoe sales, frozen steak, chicken, pork, and seafood, computer sales, software sales. Moving up into the last 8 years of my career, I've been in insurance sales, and focused a little bit on personal insurance, but then got into commercial insurance about 4 years into it, which was about 4 years ago, and specialized in trucking insurance, and worked for some other companies, about 3 or 4 of them, and before this last pandemic, was let go due to layoffs, and decided it was about time to open up my own company, which I did right around the same time I started the Cardano Sharks project, and still working on getting that one ramped up and going. But in the meantime, I also on the side do grocery delivering for Instacart. So doing that and staying busy while still trying to grow this project and grow the business. So that's kind of me in a nutshell right now. But if you do have any questions, feel free to go into our Discord. There's a link in the description of this video. And I'm always hanging around in there to answer any questions that you have. So look forward to meeting you all as well. So before we get too long into the video, I'm going to go ahead and start this slideshow here, and so we can get into Cardano Sharks Inc. and what our goals are and what phase one is. So we're going to go here, and I really hope this works. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and check on my mobile real fast here to make sure this is working. And I really hope this works. All right. Yeah. So, all right, cool. Sorry about that, a little delayed. So Cardano Sharks Inc. This is going to be our full introduction and an introduction to phase one. So what is Cardano Sharks Inc.? So Cardano Sharks Inc., we're an NFT project that is aligned on the Cardano blockchain, and we're working towards being an exclusive luxury membership for the Cardano community. So we have a goal that eventually we want to be a platform where you can use your NFT as proof of membership to access exclusive events, members-only clubs, vacation rentals, vehicles to either hire or to rent, private jets, yachts, etc. in the future. So there's nowhere but up to go with the project. It's something that we can continuously build and see progress. The more we just continue to work and do the right thing, and um, make sure all the members are happy and share the good word about us to all of their friends, and so that they can come jump on board and be a part of what we're trying to build. So, being a holder of certain Cardano Sharks Inc. NFTs will also grant you access to ADA airdrops. So this is a perk of being an early member. The only requirement to be a member is by owning one of these NFTs. And so the amount of these rewards is based on the success of the project and the decision of the owners to reward its early members. So, just a disclaimer: by being an owner of the NFT, it does not stand for any ownership in the company or any of its assets. So, otherwise, we'd be a commodity, and I'd be in trouble with the SEC. So that's kind of the legalities behind it. We have worked with some attorneys to make sure that we were doing this on the up and up, as well as tax consultants to make sure that we were set up correctly and most tax advantageously. So phase one is we are aiming to rent vehicles on on the Turo app platform. And we've done the research, and it looks like the Chevy Tahoe is the most rented vehicle on the Turo app platform in the area that we're looking to rent them out in, which is the San Francisco Bay Area. And on average, they're rented out 75% of the days that they are listed. So that is based on historical information that was provided by Turo. And so here's the math breakdown. And when it all comes down to it, it's about $50,000 to acquire one of these SUVs. And here's our mint goal. So our main mint, we're looking to mint 750 NFTs at $100 per NFT. So we'll calculate the conversion to ADA a day before the mint, and that will be locked in through the duration of the mint, as long as ADA price does not move drastically one way or the other. So we have calculated in the cost to mint, our tax rate, which we again worked with accountants to figure out the best way to structure so that we paid the least amount of tax. So when it all comes said and done, we would have about a $5,000 buffer to keep in our business account while we are running the first vehicle. And these are the revenue projections. These are based on the average rental price for a 2 to 3 year old Chevy Tahoe on the Turo app platform in this area. As you can see, it does vary depending on the month. So in the busy summer months, you can fetch a much higher price for the vehicles than in the winter months. But even on the winter months, we would still turn a profit. The way we structured it insurance wise is we're going to insure the vehicles privately as opposed to getting the max insurance from Turo, as that really eats into your profitability. And so we're going to take the least option from Turo, but then max out a private insurance plan. And so here's some annual totals. You can kind of either pause here and read through it, or kind of get the gist of it that way. But we also put down, one of the main things that we're looking to do is grow this company and grow it without having to do 750 NFT mints every 3 months. So we've built in a strategy to where the initial NFTs that we sell are going to be enough to get the ball rolling and also grow the company over time and as you can see on the bottom, the rate estimates for 5 SUVs, 10 SUVs, and 20 SUVs. Keep in mind, this is the calculated at the rate for the least profitable months. So these numbers could be much higher, but we're being very conservative to kind of show the worst case scenario. Last thing is, so we are a registered corporation in the state of California. Plan to do everything by the books, pay our taxes according to federal and state laws, and that's pretty much it. So, the plan's solid, team's solid, Cardano's solid, and now all we need is your support and to share the message so that we can build up our member base on our Discord and our Twitter to ensure that we sell out that 750 NFT mint in June. It's going to be on June 15th is when we plan to have that mint. So make sure to join the Discord too, because there's going to be ways to whitelist as well as possible ways to even get some discounts on the mint. So that was one of the other reasons why we left the $5,000 buffer in there as well. So anyway, if you do have any questions, we are in the Discord. We are pretty active in there. We do have a team now of some key members that can answer your questions, but I am also personally in there as well too. If you ever need any answers from me directly, I'm happy to answer those for you in there. And just wanted to let you know we are going to be doing these weekly. So next week we are going to try a different time, just so that we can try and get some more viewers. We have a global follower base, so it's I know it's like 2 or 3 a.m. for a lot of our team and followers. So we're going to try to do this stream at different times. Sometimes it might just be a hangout session. Sometimes it'll be updated information. But I just want to maintain a solid point of contact and update throughout the project. And we might even have some prizes and giveaways to do here in the following weeks. So look forward to seeing you all here.